Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, hence me being in this fun location, which is my craft room if you have not been here with me before. And today I'm going to be making a few decorations for my hot chocolate bar and showing you a few other tips and tricks I have for decorating for the holidays. Before we get started with today's video, if you haven't checked me out on social media, please do so. Instagram is my favorite, but I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. So go check those out if you're interested. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the red button and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. So without further ado, today I'm going to start off with a sign. I'm using a piece of wood that's actually very nice that my dad had to cut for a shelf he was building for his bathroom. And this wasn't quite the right size. He cut it a little short. So we're gonna go ahead and repurpose this piece of wood that would have been trash. I mean, he would have found something to use it for, but you know, since he didn't know what he was gonna do with it, I'm using it. And the sign's gonna say Santa's Hot Cocoa Bar. Next piece. She's so far away, I'm like... Okay, snowflakes are done. Now, I need to do the hot cocoa, and I think I can just fit it here. I kind of want to leave these on here because how I pull them off is actually with this guy and just stepping through all of this. And then, so if I can fit the other piece onto this board, I'm just going to do it like that real quick. Okay, so while the paint is drying upstairs, I thought I'd come down here and just start setting up the actual bar itself. So I never have had a runner on this thing, but I think this is the perfect opportunity to add some fun color and some sort of base for everything to sit on. So we're gonna just sit this here and place that here. It is brand new. I did get this at Target, so if you like the look of this, you can go ahead and go buy this right now at Target. The next thing I want to put on here is actually a chalkboard. I don't know what I want to put on it. Maybe I should just write "Who wants hot chocolate" on here. That was terrible. But to be honest with you, I don't know if I really care. So, who wants hot cocoa is what I wrote. We're just gonna leave that there as is. There you go. So the next thing is the actual, I'm using a Keurig machine as my main thing here. If you don't have a Keurig or you like to use like just warm water or something, you could also buy a hot plate water heater, which I actually have as well, like a pitcher that warms up water, and use that instead on like a station like this. So the next thing I have is this cute Letters to Santa cookie jar that I bought 2 years ago, but I don't have any homemade cookies. I did buy a pack of cookies, so we're just gonna style with some, store-bought cookies for now. So next I have some toppings and stirrers for the hot chocolate. So candy canes, I just put them in a regular glass that I had, syrup, and some whipped cream. Just toss those over here. And then I'm also going to put some stuff over here next to this guy. I grabbed this stack of plates. I got this red plate over at Walmart 2 years ago. And then I have just one of my normal like dinner plates and a little glass bowl. I'm gonna just take a bag of marshmallows. Let's go ahead and take these cookies and let's put some on the plate. Then I've got this, a vanilla bean caramel biscotti candle. It smells delicious, and it has a wick on it that's the wood wick, so it like crackles. I have these really cute coasters that I got at Target. These are brand new. I just thought that these would be cute in my living room, but also just add more texture to the space and a new shape. Obviously, this mug's empty, but for stacking purposes, we'll just throw a mug there. I have some Swiss Miss hot cocoa mix in the K-cups, and I'm just gonna add these for a little bit of a stacking moment and easy access for a few of them on the station here. Again, the rest of them are in here, so if someone did need them on a more day-to-day basis, or you don't have like the full thing set up, they're easy to just grab, place, and not see. I have a cup of candy, a bowl of candy, I guess it's not a cup, but a bowl of candy, same glass dish as this one that I'm just gonna place right here. And then lastly, I have to wash it, but I got a new jar from Target that I want to use for putting just sugar in general for like the kitchen area. And I thought that would look really cute right there. And I think that's about how I want to style the top of this. I like how full it is. I like how it kind of gives you that like festive feel. There's lots of pops of red. There's a little bit of green. There will be even more red up here, which is awesome. And now a quick break to learn about the sponsor of today's video. The first 1,000 to click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. Skillshare's platform allows you to learn things about graphic design, animation, illustration, music, photography, UX, UI design, web development, business analytics, freelance and entrepreneurship, leadership and management, and marketing. And all of their classes are set up into chunk sizes that allow you to learn with whatever time you have between things. They truly offer education at a reasonable cost. And if you have never touched anything Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, Premiere Pro, After Effects, you name it, I definitely recommend you check out their videos. And lastly, I recommend you go check out the class, The Fundamentals of Illustrator 1, The First Steps to Becoming a Pro Illustrator by Brad Woodard. So here's what I do with the snowflakes. I did these in other parts of the house, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Oof, I'm just getting chalk everywhere. Should actually put that away before it marks up more. So what I like to do is take this little picker and I just start on one of these and I start to lift it. As I'm lifting it, I hold on to the part that's up. So then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it on the wall wherever I want it. So this is a safe to place on walls. It's a removable vinyl. So I can place it on the wall or on the mirror. I can put them up here if I want to. I can put them around here if I want to. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And so I'm actually considering doing it on the mirror. I think I'm gonna put them on the mirror. Okay, that's all of the snowflakes. So next is going to have to be that hot cocoa sign. So we're gonna have to go back upstairs and check on that. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this and fill it with some sugar. And then I guess now would be a perfect time to show you a few other things that I did around the house. So first and foremost, I used that same exact snowflake design in my living room. Then I also used the same font and another font, but the same color palette as I used on the sign that I'm making right now has been used over here as well. So you'll see there's the red, there's the black, and then there's the white. So if you have any wood signs or saying signs or name signs, consider changing those out for the holidays. I think it's a really fun touch. Also, these vinyl stickers are amazing. If you guys are interested in downloading this, maybe I'll leave a freebie down in the description box. So if you are interested, go check those out. There are a variety of sizes and styles, and I even have more sizes, like you can see here. That one's one that I didn't use. That one's actually one that I didn't use today, but I do have them and I'll include them in the file that I give to you guys. Another fun thing that I ended up doing was hanging this wreath from my old house on the door with a ribbon, and I'm gonna show you how I do that in a second. And then also the Let It Snow was another sign that I made out of scrap wood from an old project. So those two items I think turned out really pretty. But let's look at how that ribbon was actually placed up there. So when we look at the top of the door, you're gonna actually see here that the ribbon is just here, not on the inside. So actually what I did is I just took a staple gun and I attached it with two staples, or yeah, two staples, one here and one here. And it's been holding up amazing, and it closes. So definitely recommend. Another really fun place to use these are going to be on the backsplash. So if you don't have an actual backsplash like we don't, then I recommend you maybe add a little festivity to it. This is now washed, so I'm gonna add some sugar into it. Okay, so if you guys are interested in checking out any of the things used here or upstairs in my craft room, I will go ahead and leave a bunch of Amazon links down below of things that are either really similar, if not the exact item itself. So you guys can go ahead and purchase some of those using those links right there for your own convenience. So now that this is done drying, I'm going to go ahead and put the hot cocoa and Santa bar onto this. Okay, and then last but not least, we're gonna flip this over and we're gonna add the hanging pieces. So what I'm gonna do is just take some of this cord. I don't want this to be too visible. I'm okay with like seeing it a little bit. And staple it down. Since this board is so thick, I am going to end up just using a wood screw. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit a stud. So ultimately, if you were doing this long term, I'd recommend you go ahead and put an anchor in the wall as well. Voila! Just like that, there's a sign. Okay, look at that hot cocoa, Santa's bar. Love her. Okay, now let's go ahead and make a hot cocoa. Look at that, coffee out. We're gonna throw her away and grab ourselves a hot cocoa. Plop her in. I'm gonna click on ounces. I'm gonna go with 8. Then she's gonna brew herself up there. I kinda wanna try something different. I'm gonna take the chocolate syrup real quickly before this starts to go too much. And we're gonna actually just quickly drizzle it into. You guys, this is a lot, but I'm gonna quickly just drizzle in there, like so. Ooh, have you ever drizzled chocolate syrup into your hot chocolate? Tell me. Ooh, look what's happening. Hello, Keurig. I only clicked 8 ounces, so it's probably not gonna go very high. So that's the cocoa. That's only 8 ounces again. Could have clicked the 10, but it's okay. Better safe than sorry. So now we're gonna go ahead and put some of this on top. Whipped cream. Oh, that makes a mess, y'all. Ooh. But overall, here's my setup. Yummy. So if you guys haven't checked out the sponsor of today's video, thank you again for Skillshare, and if you're interested in checking out anything about them, there is a link down in the description box that'll give you a free trial to Skillshare Premium. So, you know, go give it a go. I mean, it is free. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that red button and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, social media. Instagram is my favorite, so make sure you guys go check me out on there, and maybe Twitter, Facebook, or even TikTok. I will be posting more on there. I'm just, you know, learning the ropes. So with that all being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and go make yourself some hot chocolate. Love you all, and goodbye. Oh, even hot, it tastes so good still.